Hello. So, this is my plan. Is my YouTube's gonna turn into single player playthroughs, and I'm gonna try and do as many single player games as possible and post playthroughs. It's gonna be now YouTube exclusive content. This is not just clip from my stream, so I'm gonna try and see how this goes. We'll go from there, and we're gonna start with maybe my favorite game of all time. It's up there. It's definitely top 3. It's a very, very, very good game. I love this game. I might have beat it about 5 times. Undecided yet, but I might try and do 1 to 15 before 16 comes out. I'm thinking about it. We'll see how it goes. And maybe this game will be hell for it, but maybe do all achievements. I don't know how long it's going to take though, with the arena and everything. We'll see how it goes. Now we get to watch a little monologue.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
But yeah, I might. The more I think about it, the more I want to try and do 1 to 15 before 16 comes out. Because I've only ever beat 15 once. And I actually really want to play 13 again. Because, very underrated Final Fantasy. If I remember. It's been a long time since I did 13. Like a real long time. But we'll see how it goes. I'm probably also going to upload this in hour chunks. I feel that's the best way to do it. Game's about 20 hours. Unless I do 100%, then it's going to be like 95 million hours. But we'll see. We shall see how it goes. For the HD remaster, it still looks kind of pixely. But obviously, it's a PS2 game, so it makes sense. Right. Should we send the girls or the kids both? It's a... Can
you sign this?
We'll do the kids first.
No problem.
We shall be called Tyos. And you get used to X not being action button.
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
With their super flat faces. Hello, my
Can I
ladies.
have your autograph?
Of course.
Oh, I like
Good luck
this.
tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Sick. For me? Oh, wait.
What seat?
For the ladies.
Walk in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3... Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after!
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
I remember being so confused about
tomorrow.
who this weird kid is for like
Promise?
90% of the game
Promise.
when I first played it. But I was only like, I don't know, 12, 13 when this came out. Maybe it's a bit older. Because I'm an old man now. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna start with a Final Fantasy marathon, but my plan is to name my YouTube channel into single player games for sure, because like I just really miss playing single player games, to be honest. My
I
favorite,
was in a coffee shop running away from home when
especially
I
the
heard
Final
news.
Fantasies and
Our hero, checked, gone,
a few other
vanished in
series.
thin
Not sure
air.
what I'm gonna play yet.
My
But we'll
dad
work
must
it
have
out
been
as
his
we
biggest
go.
fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home.
Oh,
We
God
sat
damn
up
it,
talking about
Zanaris.
Jack all night.
Make way, make way! Coming through,
This
sorry.
is me at Twitch going. Look, all 7 of my
Hey,
viewers.
I'm gonna be late.
It's a true story.
Hey, let go of me.
Right, you ready for the best opening cutscene of any game ever? Eat your heart out, Last of Us. But I'm going to shut up and just let this play out because it's a banger. Absolute nutty cutscene in all of them. When I was a kid, I was convinced that was Rammstein for like 10 years. Like, me and my friend used to always think it was a Rammstein song and spent hours
Oren!
trying to find it on
What are you doing here?
like LimeWire and stuff.
What are you talking about?
We could never find it until I realised it wasn't Rammstein, and then very, very, very. I used to bang that all the time when I was younger. Hello, strange child. With your time pausing powers.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
I'd really like to try some FF10 mods as well. I know there's mods that make the game harder and stuff, but I haven't
What
really looked
the-
into them.
Huh?
I'd love to play some modded Final Fantasies.
Hey,
Maybe
wait!
in the future.
Hey, not this way.
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
Sin? Hate these enemies. I don't know why. I just always hate these enemies. Weed that bug things.
Take it.
Also, I've never understood this since the first time I played it till now.
A gift from
Why
Jack.
does he struggle
My
so
old man.
hard to use a sword for like the first 5 seconds of using the sword, and then all of a sudden he's a master at it? He's like, wait a sec.
I hope you know how to use it.
If I just use it one-handed, I get all my power.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
I desperately need to get used to circle being the action button.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Ouchies. Nice hentai monster coming up. Also, as a young chap, on my first maybe 3 playthroughs, so I'm a dummy, I never realised that you can't die in this fight. Well, I guess you can die if you don't kill the bugs, but
Get out of my
he just
town!
spams Demi. It's
Some
impossible
can't
to die.
wait
I
to
used to
die.
panic use all my potions in this fight. See if you can still remember how to do this. Oh god, no. Wait, what? Lag? We're gonna blame lag on that one. Well, shit. Definitely need to work on that. Yeah, it's weird you never fight a mob like this for the rest of the game. Just a one-off hentai mob. Did it. Touch the save point. Also, I love this game for the save points fully healing you. Sure. I didn't mean to save, but you know. I love the fact that save points fully heal you in
Let's
this
get
game.
out of here.
Such a good mechanic.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
But yeah, like I've recently went back and played all the old FS from I bought the Pixel Remaster on Steam, and I went from I think 8, and I forgot how like much I missed the full save once you touch a save point, the full heal when you touch a save point, purely because it makes it so easy to grind in the late game. You can just hover around the save point, then I'll Mega Runes or whatever, and just... Can I hit that? Have I not realised that yet?
This could be bad. That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
I used to also always think that he came back as that. He would come back as that again when I first played this game. God, I forgot how to do the overdrives. It has been a while. I'm pretty sure this just goes off turns as well, and not how much damage you do. But might as well use a spiral cut, so we can go towards learning all the overdrives. And there should be everything exploded. Goodbye, Xanakin. The monologue is done. Not bad.
Whoa!
You get to see cat-eyed pilots.
Go.
Is this cat? Yeah, it's this bit. When you run, it has cat eyes. Stuck up Sin's asshole.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Bye, Orin.
Hey! Hey!
My old
You know what?
man?
Also, it took me on like mine forever to realize that this is Inside Sin, and this is where you fight. You know what? I won't spoil, but this is Inside Sin. It took me forever to realize that.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
A little bit slops.
I think I had a dream. a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
So, I actually think this is the worst part of the game. I think there's a few Final Fantasies where the beginning's the worst part, but this one especially. I also hate Midgar in FF7, for example. I think it's so boring.
Anybody there?
Apart from the remake, obviously.
Auron! Hey!
But yeah, I don't know why. Well, I think this is so bland, this part. Like, this until you get a Besaid, I just think is the worst part of the game. Which, like, it's still good, don't get us wrong. Like, it's my favourite game of all time, so I find everything good. But this is just, like, just boring. After you played it the first few times. I guess it's because you've got none of the characters yet in just a very bland area. Go fight some fish. You know, the more I think about the more I might try an achievement on this game, or at least get like a lot of the basic ones. Maybe it's not the like, I don't even know if there's an achievement for beating all the Dark Aeons and stuff. I haven't really looked into it. We shall see. I'll look into it at one point. Right, kill some fish. Big boy. Always reminds me of Star Wars. I think it's episode 1 where they fight the giant fish. By the way, Star Wars, fight me. Even though I don't like Star Wars. I just say that just to trigger people. Also, I'm not 100% sure on this. I'm like 70% sure on it. This is just about turns, right? You can't actually die because he's putting just half health here every time. It works like Demi. So I think it just works on like 3 turns. So I don't know if you can just spam defender. Maybe you can. I assume you can. Because his punch just works like Demi. But when you come back later he knows like stone punch and stuff. Hit that. We have Petrify Proof. Which I guess just makes him very easy.
made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I used to like think when I first played this game as well that this part was going to be very much like the gameplay overall, and like every time, I don't know, your party needs to rest or something, I've got to go find fire parts, and I was like, really, like I've got to go make my own campfires and stuff, and I thought it was going to have a lot of them mechanics in it, which I'm very thankful that it doesn't, but I was very concerned when I first played this game. Gonna go find some glass. No, stones. My bad, my bad. What, is this out? I think this is out. Yeah, it is. Wrong way? Now what's this way? I'm guessing that's where the spoilers behind later. I don't know whether it's a spoiler or not. It's an ancient game, but you know, some people might be watching it for the first time. Who knows? Right. Which side of the pillar do I go through? Guess this is a chest?
I need food.
Stop being a whiny
What do
brat,
you
Mr.
want?
Titus.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
He's just trying to say bad
It's
blissful.
been
Sorry, I
10
break it here.
years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
You cried.
Wow, stop being a grass. Never really liked Titus as a main character. I always felt like, I know his whole point is that he's whiny, but I always thought he was just like a little. I'm trying not to swear on YouTube videos. A little.
Hey, wait,
Wimp.
wait.
There you go. We'll put it
Don't
that
go
way.
out on me.
Like to the point where he just like put it off him.
Nah,
Like
just hold
I don't
on.
even think he
I'll
really
get more
grows as a
wood.
character that much. Like he becomes like I guess like confident, but like he's still this little whine. That's probably why I don't like to start this game. Well,
Give me a break.
it's probably why I think this is the weakest part of the game. Because I don't like Titus that much. And I don't really like Riku that much. Maybe that's why. I just think they're too boring characters to me. Never liked them. No, I'm gonna risk it. Oh, big crit. Also, it took me a long time. Oh, my voice just went. It took me a long time to realize that Riku went close-legged. I always thought she was naked with like some belts around her. I mean, it was cool when you were in your teens. Just saying. But yeah, I always used to think she just had belts on, and that was it. It gave me some fond memories.
You on my side? Cool!
Was that a crit? Wait, that looked like a crit. Is that how much they hit for? Is that a crit? Yeah, it was a crit. There you go. Save some grenades for Mr. Octopus in a bit. Got 2 big crits there. That grenade crit was sexy. Oh my god, the goggles are off. That's the sexiest thing when someone takes the goggles off.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Fredek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka!
I might also... Oh yeah, if I'm going for achievements, I'm gonna have to look up a guide on where all the Albert primers are. I remember where the first few are, but
Ifan Petit. Fapuneket Fadrik.
we should go from there. I'm pretty sure the ones on form are the only ones what are missable. Maybe. Wait, was he meant to be saying words there? Or was he just getting consciousness?
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Kindness!
Right, whatever.
I shall see you in my Blitzball team, brother. God tier player.
I said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Time, if I remember right, there's an Albert primer back here. Bingo. Albert primer 2, Y equals A. We'll save, that's save. And we shall learn
almost
the
forgot.
stage grid. So I always go expert. I don't know why. Just always did it from being a little kid. So I know it inside out. I actually don't know what the difference is that much. I'm guessing expert has more blank notes. I've never played standard, so I actually have no idea. Maybe it's one day. But if you know the difference, let me know. the longest tutorial ever. And if you spam too much, if I remember right, it just puts you back into the tutorial. I've done it many times. To be fair, when I think it was my first playthrough, yeah, it has to be my first playthrough, I didn't know that you had to do the sphere grid. I got the Kilika, and I was like, damn, I'm like level 20, and and then I went around a friend's house and he was like, do you not do the sphere grid? Why have you got so many sphere grid points just sitting there? And I was like, oh, I thought I was just really good at the game and I was level 20.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Turns out you had to
It's
use
not active
them.
now, but there should still be some power left.
Which made the game much
We're
easier,
gonna go down there and activate
to be honest, because I was getting stuck in
And
the
then we should
Kilika
be able
mode, so I was
to
like, damn, these
salvage
guys
the
are
big
hard.
prize.
Big skill jump.
Okay, let's get to
No,
work.
sorry, it was the Orchu. I
Roger.
couldn't beat the Orchu. But I also did the same. Also, apparently I didn't read stuff when I was a kid, because I also did the same in FF8. I never did the junction system. Like, I know the junction system is way more confusing than the sphere grid one, but I used to, I got all the way to Disc 4 without knowing what the junction system was, which I'm sure was some sort of challenge run now, I would guess. All I did was GF spam. I just GF spammed with boost all the way until the last cipher, and I couldn't beat. What's his name? I couldn't beat the witch there, which has Renoa inside him. That was when I was like, damn, this game's super hard. I was like 10, and I was just hoping. I didn't understand until I went back to it when because then I thought that FF was really bad, because it was just way too hard and boring, because all he did was GF spam. And it wasn't until I went back to it at an older age where I was like, oh, there's a junction system, and you can totally break the game at the start by playing cards. So I spammed cards and got Lionheart Disc 1 and just smashed through the game. It's amazing what you miss when you were younger playing games. And you don't read tutorials, that also helps a lot. Also, the best way to fix any computer is to just punch it. My PC could do with a punching right now. The hard drive's going on it. Maybe they'll just need to get Titus around and give us some dafties. I got preempted as well. Wait, is this always preempted? I feel like this is very lucky right now. The speedrunners are eating their heart out. Right, time to punch stuff. Oh no, wait, oh yeah. Am I punching this? Yeah, I think. Also, I never knew this. Well, I actually want a theory slash what me and my friends used to say when I was a little kid. Is this the airship you get later? Or is this just some random wreckage? Because I never understood if this was the airship, which you get after home, or if it's just some random wreckage. Because it kind of looks like the airship, but then I would assume all airships look the same in this game. Give me the big crab. That pinch him out. Big crab, big crab. Oof. No, this is the one, this is the one. Not again. Goodbye, Mr. Squid. I did like the action system in this game, especially in the later fights when you can get power-ups and buffs and stuff and just talking shit to people. Also, why is a squid carrying grenades? Who knows? Oh shit, wrong person, I thought it was Titus. Declares. Whatever, what is attacking? I think he's really close to being dead. I would assume. This one's going to kill. I could just smell it, especially with the big crit coming out. Good job, Titus. First real boss dead? Do you want to call us a real boss? Mini boss? Either way, first one explodes. I guess Sin 1's real boss. Maybe. But yeah. Wait, I can never tell. Is that the airship you get later on or not? I need answers on that. Or is it just some random wreckage? Actually, the more I look at it, just looks like some random thing on the floor. Like a bridge. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's always lied to the whole time when I was a kid. Oh, now you all come out. My voice keeps going. I've been really ill, so my throat's just really tender. But there we go. Wait, I guess this is the intro done, right? The Zanarkand bit is like a preview, maybe. This is where the main story starts. But this is the ship what you fight in Luca. I'm sure on that, unless there's having multiple of the same ship, which is also very reasonable.
Hoof, Rufdu, Tungadib. Way, Wichita!
Hey!
Get out of here,
Hey,
Titus.
I helped out, didn't I?
Get out of here.
Hungry.
I also used to have Titus's necklace when I was a little kid. And I remember it being really bad quality in the
Whoa!
it's the
Right
copper
on.
stains all over my chest. But it looked cool. I thought I was the coolest kid. And like only the nerdy kids got what it was.
Hey!
I had that and my friend had Lionheart. The Lionheart necklace.
It's because you eat too fast.
I have the same problem, Titus. Don't worry about me.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Nice. Like French people.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what
I'm
an
just a
Al Bhed is.
hater.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player.
Right, why is this shot just
Star
to
player
her
of the
ass?
Xanarkand Abes.
I just realized how many ass shots
you-
are in this.
Hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I
You think
started to
you're a
wonder.
crackhead, man. It's a good excuse though. You can just say
Did
like
I
the Neosin's toxins
Say
thing.
something
You
funny?
just drop that whenever you forget stuff. Maybe they'll start using it in real
You and your
life and just
sin.
confuse people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Also, those arm bracelet things look very impractical, Riku. Unless you're like a
What do
fish.
you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Hello, Riku. I don't know why you get a run at that
You
bit
said-
either. As if you want to save.
You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah,
I meant since toxins.
okay. Leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Why?
You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset
Here
someone.
comes God's bad undertones.
Oh, uh-huh.
By undertones, it's very in your face. Racism and God bad. That's story of this game.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future?
No way!
No way.
Whoa, whoa!
Shin! Sinek Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
I also love this bit of the game. Just because Whack is amazing. And I get to show off my sick blitzball skills. Number 1 blitz guard.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Everyone hates a keeper. This one, no. Also, why is the goalkeeper just called Keeper? That was the most unoriginal name ever. Look at this sick trick. It's dropping a spear shot. Whack with the anime hairstyle. This is where the game gets top tier though, from here on out.
Yo,
It is very good.
You wanna try that move one more time?
You got the pairs, man.
Finally, things were starting to look up.
Oh, rip, lost the ball. If it was when I was a kid, someone would have
Who you
knifed
play
it.
for?
the
Kick the ball in my
Xanarkin
garden again, yeah? Knife through it.
What team you say again?
Look how badly everyone else is
I meant-
rendered by the main
forget
characters.
Uh,
Everyone's just got a
I
flat
got
face.
too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice.
You unrendered
I'm
people.
Waka.
Get out of here.
Coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Right. So. Yeah. This is
I
the
felt
start
like I
of the
could
good part of
trust
the game.
this Waka, so I just had to ask.
We have passed what our class is the
It's
boring
true
bar.
Xanarkin was
Probably
destroyed,
good if it's the first time seeing
right?
it, slash
1,000 years ago.
playing
So
it for the first
it's just
time.
a
I've
big
just beat this
pile
game
of
so many
rubble
times that
now,
the start's
isn't it?
boring because it's mostly a tutorial.
Long
and
time ago,
I know
there
this
were a
game
whole
inside
lot
out.
of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina
I mean, it looks
cities.
beautiful.
And Xanarkand
They
along
probably
with
did a
him.
good job.
Yeah, that was about
Clean up the
1,000 years
beaches.
ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about
Screw you,
was
Waka.
everything that
Call me
happened to
soft
me.
again.
All this
1v1 me.
started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better.
Waka's a bro,
Maybe.
that's why. Right, so that's the intro done, and it's the end of part 1 of my playthrough. I shall see you in the next part.